everybody, and welcome to another exciting installment of Wrestling Rampage.
That's right, we're back with another video, and I hope that you guys watched WrestleMania 20, the DVD review, Part 1, so you guys can watch now Part 2.
Yeah, Part 2.
It was so big, we had to do it twice.
Yes, we
right
did.
here for WrestleMania 20, where it all begins.
Again.
And again. And again. And here we go. We're going to start where we left off, the WWE Tag Team title match, and then we go straight into this. We see a hype video for Edge coming back from injury.
Yes, he was injured.
If you guys remember, he got injured at...
No Way Out 03.
No Way Out 03. I believe it was his neck,
yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. And, it took him over a year to get back into the ring.
Yes.
So you see the hype video for Edge, which was badass, because,
Yep.
I missed Edge around that in 03.
Yeah, I did too.
And I'm glad that he's returning in 04.
Yeah.
Where he started to get somewhat of a push.
Yeah. He was getting he was about to get a push.
And then we see the Hall of Famer, Jesse, the Body Ventura.
With the big bushy black beard
Yeah.
and the black toboggan bandana, whatever the fuck you want to call the motherfucker.
He comes
Here
out.
comes gingerly doing the strut. Gingerly.
And he goes, I'm going to interview somebody just like I did 20 years ago.
And who did he find? The President of the United States, Donald Trump.
Yeah, the president now in 2018, Donald Trump. In 2004, he was just Donald Trump.
Yeah, it was just plain old Donald. With the comb over.
Yeah, with the comb over still.
Yeah, and the wig.
And
fuck you, Donald Trump. I don't give a fuck about you. How you like that? You're the shittiest president of the United States. Okay?
Well, this isn't the first time he's been in WrestleMania history.
Yeah,
he hosted WrestleMania 4 and 5 at
he
Trump
hosted
Plaza.
WrestleMania 4 and 5 at Trump Plaza. And he gave Linda McMahon a job and a staff. So,
that's true that.
So I guess this is the ones you know.
And then he has an interview at WrestleMania 20, and also he does the Battle of the Billionaires in 2007 at WrestleMania 23.
Oh, good.
And then in 2018 he becomes the President of the United States. I don't know how the fuck that happens.
Me neither.
Hey, only in America, brother.
Only in America.
And he says that he's excited at WrestleMania, and pretty much Jesse goes, well, if I get back in politics, can I have your vote? No. I'm going to get my own vote.
Yeah.
Charles like, I won't vote for myself. Well, no, he goes, yeah, sure, I'll vote for you, Jesse. And he goes, in the end, he goes, I'm just going to vote for myself.
Yep.
And then we have a Raw match for the WWE Women's Championship when the champion Victoria takes on Molly Holly, and there's a stipulation in this match. If Molly Holly loses, loses the match and loses the championship opportunity, she gets her head shaved.
Yes, and the thing is, this match wasn't even supposed to be on WrestleMania 20. It's supposed to have been on Sunday Night Heat.
Yes.
Because I guess they didn't want it on WrestleMania, but Molly Holly goes, I'll do whatever it takes to get on the card at WrestleMania, and she goes, how about I put my hair on the line? And that got her on the card for WrestleMania 20.
And I'll say this right here, Molly Holly's hot.
Yes, she is. She's still hot.
She's still hot, but for, now, granted, I don't dig the short hair that she has now.
Yeah.
But back in 2004,
when she had that long hair,
yeah, she had the long dark hair. She was hot.
Oh yeah,
fucking hot as hell. This match, I thought this match was really good.
Yeah, it was. It was a good women's title match.
Molly Holly ends up going for Widow's Peak.
Yep.
To Victoria.
And Victoria counters into a backslide. 1, 2, 3. Victoria beats Molly Holly.
One with a backslide.
And she had a puzzled look on her face, and she starts running.
She starts running.
And Victoria chases her. And then
they get in a scuffle.
Fucking Molly Holly runs backstage, but then just shoves Victoria down, and then goes after fucking Victoria, puts her in the goddamn barber's chair. Or Barber Vito DiNucci.
Yeah, Vito.
He
does the same hair for Taz.
Yeah, and then fucking Victoria fights back, grabs hairspray, sprays it in Molly Holly's eyes, and then hits Molly Holly's head on the table, and she was knocked out, and then shaves her head.
Straps her to the chair, shaves her head. Finally, Molly wakes up, and she does the freak out motion because her hair is getting shaved. And pretty much that's the end of that. But the funny part is, you see the hype video for SmackDown's main event for the WWE Championship with Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle. You see the hype video and everything. And then here comes Kurt, right? And then over to the side, you see Victoria still shaving fucking Molly's head as Kurt's coming out. It's fucking hilarious. And you see her just fucking shaving her fucking head. I was like, what the fuck? So, here comes Kurt. Then Eddie, right? Eddie comes out with the custom. What was the thing that he
Godfather Customs.
Godfather Customs. Fucking.
It was a nice truck, by the way.
Yeah, Godfather's Customs truck, and then you see all the stage hands
grabbing the barber stuff out of the way.
Yeah, getting the barber shit out of the way, taking it to the bag. It was hilarious.
Yes, it was.
But this great fucking match.
Yeah, it was, and build up. Kurt Angle says we don't want a drug addict as WWE champion, but Kurt was doing really good at this time. So.
Calling the kettle black.
Yeah, and
we have a drug addict as our WWE champion. I need to bring prestige back.
And you know what else was funny? Remember that where fucking Eddie Guerrero challenged Paul Heyman? I'll have both hands tied behind my back, right? And then fucking Paul fucking tricks Eddie, and Eddie's got his hands handcuffed. Here comes Kurt with that fucking face.
As he taping the hands.
Tapes the hands just like this, and you see Eddie. Then he runs right back in the ring, and fucking Eddie and Kurt starts pounding on Eddie, and then Eddie Guerrero spits in his face. You can see Kurt wipe the spit off, and then fucking hits Kurt Angle hits Eddie Guerrero with the WWE title.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great build up to this feud. Yeah. Great match.
Yes, it was. It was a great WWE Championship match between Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero. Now, to me, I consider this an underrated match because they don't get no love or anything.
Now, granted, yes, everybody loves the main event and everything, but I thought this match was phenomenal the way it was. And it gets downplayed a lot compared to the actual main event of WrestleMania 20.
And I thought Eddie Guerrero was a great WWE champion.
Oh, I did too. Kurt Angle gets Eddie into the ankle lock. Eddie ends up getting towards the ropes and flings Kurt Angle right out of the ring.
Yeah.
And as Angle's on the outside, Eddie starts untying his boots.
Yep.
And
then Kurt Angle goes right for the ankle lock again, and Eddie Guerrero kicks his boot off.
Yeah, kicks his boot off.
And then Kurt's like, what the fuck happened here? Why the fuck's his boot on? And then fucking Eddie Guerrero does a small package to Kurt Angle. Feet on the rope. 1, 2, 3.
Feet on the rope.
Eddie Guerrero beats Kurt Angle by cheating.
But that's the way it goes.
Yeah, he lies, he cheats, he steals.
That's right.
You see Kurt was pissed off. He even threw his boot.
Yeah, he threw the boot over there. It almost hit a crowd.
Yeah, it almost hit a fan.
But, Eddie grabs his boot, goes to the back as WWE champion.
Yep, still WWE champion Eddie Guerrero.
And then we have an inter-promotional match right here. We have Raw's Kane versus SmackDown's The Undertaker. Now, as you guys know, Survivor Series 2003, The Undertaker gets buried.
By Kane.
With, Mr. McMahon was in the match.
Yeah.
But,
Mr.
McMahon! But Kane was the one behind.
Yeah.
He buried his brother, The Undertaker.
Because he was normal.
Yeah, he's normal.
He wasn't a monster.
Yeah. As you guys know, in 2003, that was the last time he was the biker, whatever you want to call him.
American Badass.
Yeah, the American Badass.
Dead Man Inc.
Dead Man Inc. American Badass.
Here comes Kane out, sets the city on fire.
That's right.
On the Titantron there.
On the Titantron.
And he gets in the ring, and then he goes, he ain't coming.
Yeah, he ain't coming.
He ain't coming. And my favorite, it has Kane, right? And on the other side, it's got a cross.
Yeah,
it don't say Undertaker, it's just got a cross.
Yeah, it goes Cross versus Undertaker.
Yeah, no, versus Kane.
Well, sorry, versus Kane, yeah. Cross versus Kane. I was like, couldn't you have a picture of him or whatever?
You could use the Dead Man Inc. one if you had to. But
I guess this was the build-up for him to becoming back as the Dead Man.
Here comes the Druids with the
with the torches,
all that fucking music.
And the torches.
Yeah, and then you hear Paul Bear, oh, yeah.
And then we see the Undertaker come out in his
dead man.
Yeah, in the dead man gimmick.
The debut of the dead man.
That's right. He finally comes back as the dead man,
and the crowd pops.
And the crowd pops because he finally got rid of the American Badass gimmick, which people didn't like. I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I like the American Badass gimmick.
You know, and he's still using it to this day.
And Kane goes, "You're not real," and then
I buried you.
Yeah, and then the match gets started. Kane's feeling the Undertaker, and the Undertaker just stiffs him with a punch.
Oh, and the one thing is, Taker was trying to grow his hair back, and it was like
it looked like one of those. It looked like Shawn Michaels' haircut. That bob haircut.
Yeah, the bob haircut for fucking 2002.
Yeah,
but yes, great. This was a great match.
Yes, it was. It was a good match.
And
my favorite, the Undertaker sets up for a chokeslam.
Yeah, Undertaker grabs him. You see Kane go, yeah.
And then the chokeslam, right? It looked like a bookend to me. It didn't look like a chokeslam.
It looks like he went to grab his throat, but Kane slid down a little bit. So he had to grab him by the chest and fucking drop him.
And then he sets Kane up. Tombstone. 1, 2, 3. The Undertaker defeats Kane at WrestleMania 20.
That's right. He defeats his brother Kane
again
at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
A great little match. Loved it. Great feud.
Yeah.
Especially build up for almost 5
months. I did enjoy
months.
their later year matches. I'm talking about fucking in 2010 or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Did enjoy that.
I enjoyed their feud in 2004.
Yeah. And in the 90s at WrestleMania 14, I enjoyed that as well.
I actually like this match better than I liked their WrestleMania 14 match.
This match was better than their WrestleMania 14 match.
Yeah, I thought so as well. Then we have the main event!
The main event of WrestleMania 20, where it all begins again.
For the World Heavyweight Championship, it's a triple threat match. With the champion Triple H in his white boots.
Yep.
First time wearing white boots. Every time you look at Triple H, from the first point
he never wore any boots but black.
Yeah, he always wore black boots. And then he comes out in WrestleMania 20 with white boots. I go, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But Triple H in his white boots takes on Shawn Michaels. It takes on the winner of the Royal Rumble of 2004, Chris Benoit.
Yes. This was a great triple threat match. And I enjoyed it.
And I understand why people love this match so much. Yeah. And I understand that, it was the main event of WrestleMania 20. And it didn't disappoint.
No, it was fucking great.
Triple H ends up getting busted open because he got rammed into the... he got flipped into the...
Shawn Michaels got... Chris Benoit does the slingshot on Shawn Michaels, and Shawn Michaels' head hits the steel ring post.
Yes.
And he blades.
Triple H ends up getting rammed into the ring post.
By Shawn Michaels, and he's bleeding. And then Shawn Michaels and Triple H do a double suplex on Chris Benoit through the SmackDown announce table.
And they're like, fuck it, we're going to do it to SmackDown.
And,
Shawn, then we have pretty much the end of the match where Shawn's setting up for the super kick.
Setting Chris Benoit for the super kick. Chris Benoit ducks and dumps Shawn Michaels over the top. And then Chris Benoit got caught. Triple H was about to plant him with the pedigree. And Chris Benoit counters it into the crossface. And Triple H is fighting. And he was almost to the rope. Chris Benoit rolls him over into the middle of the ring. And Triple H taps out. And Chris Benoit is the new World Heavyweight Champion, defeating 2 future Hall of Famers, now Hall of Famer Shawn Michaels, and future Hall of Famer Triple H.
That's right. And you see Benoit cry as the referee's handing him the World Heavyweight Championship. Then he gets on the rope, shows the people the belt, and
then here comes Eddie Guerrero.
In the ring, Eddie Guerrero, WWE Championship in hand.
Yes, and they both hug and cry. It was an emotional moment.
As the confetti's falling?
Yes, it was a great WrestleMania moment. Them two celebrating with their respective titles at WrestleMania 20.
That's right, and as you see them holding up their respective titles, it goes off, and then we see a WrestleMania 20 recap video of what happened at WrestleMania 20, and then we have Fade to Black.
Yeah.
WWE logo.
Oh, and there's something else I want to mention. WWE wanted to thank the Boys Choir of Harlem.
Yes.
You got to mention that here.
Yeah. And at the beginning, yes, they sung America the Beautiful, but we didn't mention that. Yeah. Sorry about that. But
we forgot.
Yeah, we forgot about that. But they sung
America the Beautiful.
America the Beautiful for WrestleMania 20, and that's the end of the WrestleMania 20 DVD review. We're going to go ahead and...
We're going to tell you the extras here.
Yeah, we're going to tell you some of these extras here.
For WrestleMania 20, where it all begins again.
We see WWE Confidential with the Rock and Sock Connection in the New York City press conference.
Yep.
Pre-match comments with Billy Kidman, Rey Mysterio, Molly Holly, and Gene Okerlund.
Yep.
As Gene is trying to mac on Rue, whoever that fucking bitch
whoever
was.
she was.
Post-match comments with John Cena, RVD, and Booker T, Mick Foley, Big Show, Christian, both of the Chavos, Superstar Billy Graham, like he deserved a fucking interview.
Molly Holly and fans.
And the fans.
And then we got a Sunday Night Heat match from 3704, the Dudley Boys versus Lance Storm and Val Venus.
Which was the last spot into the...
Fatal 4-Way match at WrestleMania 20.
Then we see the Bite This program with Eddie Guerrero, where he talks about his upcoming match for WrestleMania. You see the television spots of WrestleMania 20, the main event triple threat match, Lesnar, Goldberg, Kane, Undertaker, Guerrero, Angle, and Rock and Sock Connection versus Evolution. Then you see on the last disc 3...
The Mania of WrestleMania.
Yes, where it's voiced over by Jesse the Body Ventura, where it leads into WrestleMania 19. It's pretty interesting little like a little mini doc kinda.
And then we got WrestleMania's 10 greatest matches ever, hosted by the Nature Boy Ric Flair. You get Kurt Angle and Chris Benoit at WrestleMania 17.
That's number 10.
Yep. You get number 9, Hulk Hogan versus the Ultimate Warrior, Intercontinental title, WWE Championship, WrestleMania 6. Number 8, you get Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Shawn Michaels for the WWE title at WrestleMania 14. Number 7, you get Mr. T and Hulk Hogan with Jimmy Snuka versus Paul Orndorff and Roddy Piper with Cowboy Bob Orton at the first WrestleMania. Number 6, you get Bret Hart versus Stone Cold Steve Austin submission match at WrestleMania 13. Number 5, you get The Rock versus Hollywood Hogan, WrestleMania 18. Number 4, you get Ricky Steamboat versus Randy Savage Intercontinental title match, WrestleMania 3. Number 3, you get Razor Ramon versus Shawn Michaels Intercontinental Championship ladder match, WrestleMania 10. And number 2, you get the Hardy Boys, Dudley Boys versus Edge and Christian, WWE Tag Team Championship match, Triangle ladder match, WrestleMania 2000. Then number 1, you get Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels, WWE Championship Iron Man match, WrestleMania 12.
Now, granted, this was all before WrestleMania 20.
Yeah.
And I don't agree with this list.
Yeah, I don't agree with most of that list.
And then you see the WrestleMania Gallery, which is pretty impressive, honestly.
Yeah, it has all the past WrestleManias up till 19.
Yes, and then you see results, you see photos of it, and you see some facts about it, which is pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie to you. And then a little bonus added to the third disc is you have a little trivia on there. Which we were thinking about doing a video.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing a video about it.
But I'm not sure if we can get away with it with some of the pre-recorded comments after the thing. But we might do it.
Yeah, we might give it a try.
And if we get a copyrighted flag, we'll take it down.
Yeah, we'll just take it down.
But if you can find WrestleMania 20 on DVD and you can find it for pretty cheap, I suggest you get it.
Yes.
It's actually one of my favorite modern WrestleManias. We're talking about in the mid 2000s, because 21 and 22 wasn't so hot.
No, it wasn't.
23, 24.
Yeah. It started getting downhill a little bit.
Yeah, it went downhill big time. I think this is one of the best WrestleManias for the modern time.
Yeah.
If you can find it cheap, go ahead and get it. You won't be disappointed, except for Lesnar and Goldberg and the Playboy match.
And the Playboy evening gown match.
Other than that, it was the rest of the matches were pretty solid.
Yeah, they were pretty solid. They were good.
No doubt about it. The best matches on the card: WWE Championship match, Guerrero and Angle. World Heavyweight Championship match, Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Chris Benoit. Let's see. The rest of the matches were all right.
Rock and Sock Connection versus Evolution.
Yes. That one would be on the list as well. And then the rest of them were just pretty solid matches.
Yeah, pretty good, solid matches.
So if you want to skip anything, it's the Playboy evening gown match.
And Goldberg and Lesnar.
Unless you want to laugh.
Yeah.
Because I know I did. So that's the end of WrestleMania 20. I hope that you guys watched part 1 so you guys can finish with part 2. And we hope that you guys enjoyed it. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to give us a big thumbs up. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WrestlingRampage2. Follow us on Twitter @WrestleRampage. Don't forget, if you guys want to send something for Mailbag Monday, you guys can always do that through our P.O. Box. Joseph Flatt, F-L-A-T-T, at P.O. Box 6005 in Elizabethtown, Kentucky, 42702. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button to one of the best damn wrestling YouTube channels going today, Wrestling Rampage. Tommy, why don't you take it away?
If you don't subscribe right here to Wrestling Rampage, then I guess you just don't know wrestling.